Good evening, everyone. If you can hear me, please let me know you can hear me. Good evening. Oh, there are two voices. I think the Zoom. See if I can mute Zoom. Mute. Okay. Yeah, voice here. Yeah, I heard my voice twice, so I need to mute Zoom. You opened the Zoom tab here, so the voice is hearing. Okay, thank you very much. I can see that you can hear me. I welcome you all to the Elevate Your Diction webinar. Like my team would say, the long-awaited webinar. And let's dive in immediately. Some people are saying they cannot hear me. Those of you that cannot hear me, it is because you did not join with your audio. So please, if you are here, you can hear me. I'll love that you leave the instruction of how you joined and how you joined with your audio in the chat so that we can all be on the same page. If you can hear me, for the sake of those that cannot hear me in the chat room, just give instructions of, just type how you did it and how they can join with their audio. Thank you as you do that. My team will also do that in the WhatsApp group. Okay, thank you. I can see that few people did that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's proceed. I believe you can see my screen as well. If you can see my screen, please confirm that you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, please confirm that you can see my screen. On my screen, I have Elevate Your Diction, a picture of myself, my name, and other things. Okay, thank you. I appreciate this. I love the energy in the room. Let's get to it. So I welcome you again to the Elevate Your Diction webinar. And my name is, please do not write on my screen. Please don't let us start this now. Do not write on my screen so that I won't be distracted. Please don't draw on my screen. Don't do anything on my screen, please. Thank you. So my name again is Olubukola R.B. Agbalaya. Oh, I'm not recording. Let me quickly record. Okay. So my name is Olubukola R.B. Agbalaya, and I welcome you. My team as well welcome you to the Elevate Your Diction webinar today. And we're right into it. So please, I would like you to quickly retrieve a pen, retrieve a book, because you will be learning a lot and you need to take notes. If you have a bowl of popcorn or a bowl of biscuits around you and bottled water, please get them ready, as this is going to be a fun, learning, long session. It's going to be worth your time, your data, your money, and everything. But of course, so that it will be all of those, I need you to get a pen, get a book, get a bowl of popcorn, and bottled water. So in today's webinar, I will share with you a 3-step formula that will enhance your diction. That is, it would help you to be more fluent when you speak, and of course, in a natural way, such that you will not sound fake, such that your accent will not be fake, you won't sound robotic, you will not sound like you're sing-songing, you will sound just you. So again, I will wait a second for you to get ready. Remember, for you to get ready, you need to get a book, a pen, a bowl of popcorn or biscuit, and bottled water. I also have my cup of water right here. So you should do the same. So let's get at it. Let's get into this. So I want you to imagine something. I want you to imagine a scenario where you're being paid more money for something just because of how you sounded. So a lot of people are here at the moment. I think we have almost 300 people at the moment. Okay, almost 400 people. Some of us are teachers, doctors, students, parents, whatever it is. You have one or two things you're doing at the moment. So imagine you want to do that same thing again tomorrow, and somebody is willing to pay you more for doing the same thing simply because of how you sound. Just imagine. Or imagine maybe you're someone who is trying to change job, or you want to get a new job, and you're able to land your dream job without even submitting your CV or even showing for an interview. But you're able to get the job simply because of how you speak English. Or imagine if you are able to speak so flawlessly and rhythmically in your Nigerian accent. Remember, we're not here to learn how to fake your accent. So in your Nigerian accent, however, you're able to speak so flawlessly and rhythmically that your students, your clients, people around you, they fall in love with you and even envy you. I know some of you will feel like this is unbelievable. You cannot even imagine it. And one of my coaches will say, if you cannot imagine something, if you don't have language for something, you can't experience it. The truth is, I used to not believe all of these can happen before too, until I experienced it. I not only experienced it, my clients have also experienced it. So let me share a short story with you. Years ago, before COVID, that was in 2019, I went to one of your favorite TV station to visit a friend. So we were in her office conversing when someone walked in and says, "Would you like to be on the news?" I didn't pay attention because I was only a visitor, so I didn't expect anyone to come in and ask me such question. So I didn't reply. He said it again, and the third time, he said, "I'm referring to you." And my friend smiled, and she said, "Bukola, he's referring to you." I got to know he's the head of news at the TV station and would love me to be on their news, to start reading news for them. Without me saying, I need a job, I didn't go there to seek for a job. I didn't go there with my CV. I didn't go there to ask or request for a job. But of course, he was able to say that because of how he heard me speak. So I, for once, I have got different opportunities, various ones. I got one yesterday also at TEDx Lagos, all because of how I sounded. It was until I experienced it, or I started experiencing it, that I realized that this is possible. And of course, you can experience it too. And not just I, my clients have also experienced it. Same 2019, I shared the exact formula that I will share with you today with a trained newscaster who at the time was working as a teacher. After she implemented all that I taught her, she got a job with one of your favorite TV networks. This is her feedback. This is from her. This is what she sent to me. You would see the date right there. This is right on Facebook. You can search her name and read it. Yeah. Can you see my name, Miss Bridget? Because you don't know, my name is Olubukola RB. The B that stands for Bridget Agbalaya. And furthermore, here she mentioned Fluent Speech Educational Consult. Most of you got this ad from our page named Fluent Speech Educational Consult. Aside this, she has another feedback that she uploaded on a LinkedIn. This is her name on LinkedIn. I purposely didn't remove the name because we know we have lots of Doubting Thomases and all. You can also go on LinkedIn to check her. Excuse me, please. So it is the third paragraph. That is where I want you to focus on. That is where she said something about us. She said 4 years ago in the summer of 2019, remember the year is 2019, I made this tough decision, blah, 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 relocating as a journalist, blah, 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 working as a teacher. Now here, this is the part that really concerns us. She says, why I waited for the media breakthrough. Remember I told you at the time when I met her, she was already a trained newscaster, but she was working as a teacher. I attended various training sessions, one of which included the Diction Coach training, thanks to Olubukola R.B. Agbalaya. This is my name again, who mentioned an offer at Core TV. So some of you watch this TV. She finally connected me. Yes, remember that offer I told you about that I was asked to come read the news? I didn't take it because I wanted something that would free my time, not just about the money, but of course, freedom is also very important to me. So I didn't take the offer. Then after I met her months after, I realized, okay, she has everything she needed as a newscaster, except, please, if you can hear me, let me know. I got feedback that some people cannot hear me. If you can hear me loud and clear, kindly let me know. Let me know in the chat. If you can hear me loud and clear, let me know in the chat, please. If you can hear me loud and clear, let me know in the chat. Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear. I can hear you. We can hear you loud and clear. So if they cannot hear me, I think it's their own devices. If they're struggling with Zoom, they should just go on YouTube. I think YouTube, they don't need to join with audio and all of those. Okay, thank you. I appreciate the feedback. So let's proceed. So I didn't take the offer. And when I met her, she was a teacher. She wanted a breakthrough in the media. She was already a trained newscaster, but she couldn't get one simply because of how she sounded. After I shared the same formula you will learn today with her, I was confident that, oh, she can now do this better. So I introduced her to Court TV and boom, she got the offer. Now, two things. First, she was prepared. She had already improved her spoken skill. As a newscaster, if you know, you know, they would not allow you be on TV if you speak a certain way. You need to meet a certain standard. Second, she was disciplined to follow the lessons, the formula that I taught her just in 6 weeks. She was able to dramatically improve herself, such that if you met her 6 weeks ago and you're meeting her now, the way she sounded is far, far different. And that was how she got the opportunity. So I like to say again that aside learning here today, it is important to consistently practice because that is where the transformation that you seek, that transformation that would help you to get access to opportunities around speaking skills and all lies in how much commitment you have. So let's proceed. So that's Esther, and that's a story. And I hope some of you believe now, or maybe all of you. But then let's proceed. So it was not until I experienced this breakthrough, and I'm still experiencing it every day. And of course, my clients are experiencing it. It was not until then that I knew this is possible. And that is one of the reasons why I'm out here. What's happening? My slides aren't moving. To help a lot of people. Sorry, I'm trying to get my slides. Stop the video. I'm going to stop my slide and share again. Okay, I'm back now. Sorry about that. I needed to work on my slide. Okay, so I just spoke about Esther. So I hope some of you believe that that is possible. With your speaking skill, you can get opportunities. Now, some of you might have undergone different diction trainings before, and yet have not experienced the desired improvement in your speech. I like to say that one of the reasons why you haven't experienced your desired result is because you didn't follow proven formula. And you might be wondering what that proven formula is. And that is what I'm about to share with you. This formula, I have used it. It has worked for me. And of course, I have used it for my clients as well. So what is that proven formula? What is that formula? The formula is what I call declare. Declare. Please, if you can hear me, write declare in the chat room. Declare. Somebody says nothing on YouTube. A lot of us do not have this should I say technological knowledge. Please go to the group. You'll find the link on how to access YouTube. I can see YouTube right here. So I don't know why you're saying nothing. Thank you, everyone. I love the energy. Keep it up, keep it up. So, declare. So, what is declare? Declare contains 8 meanings. So, declare is like an abbreviation that talks about other things. The D means something, the I means something, on and on like that. So, let's get to it. The first D in the word declare stands for diction fundamental. Diction fundamental. And diction fundamentals serve as the building block for clear and effective communication. It is just like you want to build a house. You need that foundation. A lot of times when we want to speak well, we don't pay attention to diction fundamental. Most of us jump from the D and to the I. And many times when you do that, what happens is you sound fake. You sound like Geneva. You know the way Geneva sounded when she traveled to abroad and just came back? For some of you who watched that series, that is exactly how you would sound. You sound fake. You sound like you're singing. You're not sounding nice to people. So diction fundamental is that building block that you must first lay before other things. So what exactly is diction fundamentals? Under diction fundamentals, we have 3 steps. And the first step is clear articulation. The second step is pronunciation rules. And the third step is connected speech patterns. So remember, D alone has 3 steps. I has 3 steps. C has 3 steps. Each letter in that formula, declare, has 3 steps. That's why I said we're learning a 3-layered formula. So the first step, clear articulation. What do I mean by clear articulation? Clear, another word for clarity. You being able to speak in a way that anywhere you go, people understand what you're saying. Whether you're in India, you're in North Nigeria, you're in Dubai, wherever you are, and you speak English clearly, people can understand what you're saying. They would not have to say things like, please come again. Pardon? What did you say? I didn't get that. No. Clarity and precise articulation. Now, when it comes to languages, you would understand that for you to speak a language well, you must understand the sounds of that language. Let's look at Igbo language, for example. I'm a Yoruba lady. If I want to speak Igbo, there's a way I will pronounce Igbo words. that will make the Igbo in the house to know that, oh, she's not a part of us. She's just trying to speak our language, no matter how hard I try. And there is a way that I will pronounce the sound that it would look just like it. Right? Same with every other language. That is the reason why when an Igbo person speaks Hausa or speaks Yoruba, you can say, oh, this person is just learning. Except that person has got a hang of how the words, the sounds are being articulated. And that is the first step on the diction fundamental. Funnily, in English language, some words sound the same. I have few examples on the screen. The first example that I have is angry. At this juncture, I love that you watch my mouth to see what my mouth is doing for each pronunciation. Now, when it comes to English language, especially the vowel sounds, they sound alike. And there is a way your mouth is meant to be positioned for you to pronounce the word properly. If your mouth isn't positioned that way, you will not pronounce the word well. Sometimes you might even confuse your audience. So look at these two words. The first one, angry. If you watch my mouth well, you would realize that my mouth is wide open. The letter A in that word is an open sound. Angry. Angry. Are you angry? Now, the second word here, the right pronunciation is hangry. Hangry. If you watch my mouth, you realize that my mouth is not wide open as it was in the other pronunciation. The first, angry. The second, angry. Another word, the CH and SH words. Many Nigerians mispronounce these two words, like my dad. When my dad wants to say the CH sound, my dad will end up saying the SH sound. So how do you pronounce this sound clearly and with precise articulation so that you don't confuse your audience? For the CH sound, your teeth should come together and then you release the air suddenly. Watch my mouth again. Ch, ch, cheap, cheap. Now for the SH, your teeth comes together and this time you release the air slowly. You go shh. And to pronounce the word, you say sheep, sheep. Now let's take the last two examples. The first word here, the right pronunciation is bird. In fact, this word has different variation of pronunciation. In British, it's pronounced bird. In American, it's pronounced bird. Whichever pronunciation you're going with, it has a long vowel. And it has to be long. So you go bird. American pronunciation, bird. British pronunciation. Unlike the Nigerian pronunciation that we say bed. B-E-D is bed. B-I-D should never be pronounced as bed. You either say bird or bird. So this time, watch my mouth and say what I say. Make sure your mouth is doing as my mouth is doing. So the first word again, angry. Open your mouth wide and say, angry. She's angry. The second word, hungry. There is a H sound. We must hear the H sound. And of course, the U sound, for you to articulate it well, do not open your mouth wide. Just open it a bit this way. Ah, 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 ah. So you say, hangry. The hangry man is angry. Did you get that? The hangry man is angry. Good job. I hope you're practicing with me. Remember, the transformation you seek lies in the practice. Practice brings progression. Practice with me. Watch what my mouth is doing. Try to do same. Mimic me and say the words. The second, remember, put your teeth together, release the S immediately for you to be able to say the CH sound well. Cheap. And this, release the air slowly because of the SH sound. Sheep. The next two words, the first, bird. American pronunciation, bird. And this, of course, we pronounce this rightly in Nigeria. We say bed. If you're a Nigerian here, thumbs up for you. Yes, we usually pronounce this one well. Okay, so these are a few examples to talk about clear and precise articulation. Now, how do you get clear and precise articulation? How do you make sure that when you speak clearly and you use the correct articulation so that when you're saying S-H-E-E-P, it's not sounding like you're saying C-H-E-E-P. When you're saying O-N-I-O-N, it's not sounding like you're saying U-N-D-E-R. How? All you need to do is to learn the IPA. What is IPA? IPA means International Phonetic Alphabet. Please write that in the chat room. IPA means International Phonetic Alphabet. It's not time for questions. You can just write your questions somewhere. When it's time, I would answer all your questions, right? If I start asking questions now, it will be distracting. So you can just put your questions somewhere. You can write it in your notepad. When it's question time, feel free to ask all your questions. So the IPA means International Phonetic Alphabet. Thank you, Baraka. You're the one that followed the instruction. Baraka Mustafa. Others too, thank you. Blessing, you can't hear me. Please join with your audio or go watch on YouTube. If you cannot hear me, you can just watch on YouTube. I think that will be easier for you. So in English language, in fact, in all languages, for you to speak them well, you must learn the sounds of the language. When we were in secondary school, some secondary schools will teach Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba. Because I'm a Yoruba lady, I attended the Yoruba class, right? And I remember the first thing our teacher taught us when we were in JSS1 was the sounds of Yoruba, A, B, D, E, F, E, G, B, E to C. Because without the sound, we can't pronounce the words properly. Same with English. It then baffles me when I see English teachers teaching English and you're starting with English letters instead of English sounds. The major reasons why most of us struggle with... Excuse me, please. I need to quickly work on something. Just a few minutes. We're trying to... Okay, I got a report that you cannot see my mouth. Is it that you can't see my face or just my mouth? My face, my video is activated and I even had to pin my face. My face is pinned. So is it that you cannot see my face at all? Or you can see the face, but my mouth is maybe smaller or something? Let me know so I can know what to do, please. Let me know in the chat. Is it that you cannot see my face at all? You can't see my face. I have, what's the word now? I have spotlighted my face. I had to pin my face. So if you cannot see my face, you can just scroll your phone. You can swipe left, swipe right. Somebody said it's dark here. It's not dark here. Maybe you should work on the, is it the flashlight of your phone or something? You can just, what's your word now? Somebody says my Google is confusing. You saw my Google before you click my ad. So please leave my Google out of this today. And it's not Google, it's Google. And it's not Google, rather it's Google. Your spelling wrote Google. It's Google. Please leave my glasses. Leave it out of this today, right? Just leave it out of it. It cannot obstruct you. If it didn't obstruct you when you saw the ad, then it shouldn't obstruct you when you're learning. So leave my glasses for me, huh? Let's not talk about that. The chat is covering the mouth. How? My chat cannot cover my mouth. The way Zoom works, the my slide is by the side. I am by the side. Okay, let me turn off my video again and turn it on. Then I'll spotlight myself. Maybe that will work. I'm working on the video. Please be patient. There's no way you can enlarge. The only thing I can do is I'm trying to. Okay, let me stop sharing the screen first. Stop my video. Then turn on my video again. I've stopped it now. Turn on my video again. Somebody says, I believe your glasses is new to the person. Maybe. Then sorry, I'm trying to work on that to make sure that. So look at the option I have. This face will be somewhere here. This was the one I was using before. Let's use this one now. Okay, please confirm you can see my face now. Confirm you can see my face now. Is it better now? I had to put myself on the slide. Is it better now? Please confirm so we can kickstart. We have a long way to go. Better now. Okay, I'll just go ahead with. Somebody says no way. That's the thing. You cannot satisfy everyone. I'm just going to just go with one and please manage. Or you just go on YouTube. Maybe that will work better for you. I have to stop sharing again. The first option I used is better. I know that already, but I just wanted to be sure. The first option is usually the best one, where your face is in a different position and your slide is in a different position. Yeah. So I'm back to the other slide, the other way now. So let's proceed with this, please. You might just need to zoom in, zoom out, to see that can work. Okay, so let's proceed. So I was saying that for you to improve your pronunciation, your clear articulation, and speak in a way that you are socially intelligible. Socially intelligible means being able to speak in a way that everyone can understand you wherever you find yourself. The bus conductor can understand you. The market women can understand you, etc. Is one, being able to articulate the sounds well. Many reasons why when you speak somewhere and people are saying, please, but don't say that again, is because we focus on accent. But many times when you speak in your Nigerian accent while pronouncing your words well, it's far easier for people in Nigeria to understand you and even outside Nigeria. So for you to do that, you must learn all of these sounds. Not just learn, you also need to master them. So these sounds here are called the International Phonetics Alphabet. And this diagram here is called the IPA chart. IPA chart, that is the International Phonetic Alphabet chart. Now on this chart, we have 44 sounds. There are 44 sounds on this chart. Now, if you look at the chart, you realize that there are some of these sounds have yellow background. Those with the yellow background are the consonant sounds. Just like we have consonant letters, vowel letters. We also have consonant sounds, vowel sounds. So those that have the yellow background, they are the consonant sounds. And there are 24 of them. There are 24 consonant sounds. Now, those are the ones with the ash background. Some of them have the light ash background. Some of them have the dark ash background. Those are the vowel sounds. Now, the vowel sounds are 20 in number, and they are divided into the monophthong and the diphthong. These right here, the ones with the light ash background, they are the monophthong. Another name for monophthong is pure vowel sound. So all these are the monophthong. They are vowels. While the ones with the dark ash background, these ones here, they are the diphthongs. They are 8 in number. So the 12 monophthongs plus the 8 diphthongs make the 20 vowels. While for the consonant sounds, they are 24. Out of the 24 consonant sounds, 15 of them are voiced consonant sounds, while the remaining 9 consonant sounds are called voiceless consonant sounds. So as someone who wants to speak better, you must learn all these sounds, not just learning them. You must be able to identify them. You must be able to articulate them correctly. You must be able to know when to use them in words. And of course, you must be able to decode them. Because as an English enthusiast, you cannot know all the pronunciation of all English words. As a matter of truth, English words usually have, every day we usually have new English words. Just like the one raining on social media now, steez. Some people pronounce it as stairs, it's a C. So every day there is always one new word or the other. Maybe it's a slang or it's a formal word or an informal, whichever. There is always a new English word. So because of that, you cannot know all the English word pronunciations, meanings, etc. But then if you know all the sounds here, you can decode them, you can articulate them, you can identify them. Anytime there is a new word, all you need to do is to consult the dictionary. That way, you can be able to pronounce the word without the help of maybe a diction instructor, a diction teacher, or even the help of Google Speech or the dictionary microphone. So today we're going to be learning some of these sounds. Let's start with the consonant sound. So remember again, watch my mouth, try to mimic me, make sure your mouth is doing what my mouth is doing. Now the first sound we have here is P. For you to articulate that sound properly, your lips need to come together, then you release the air. This way. You can have it in words like purple. So it's not purple. That color is not purple. It's purple. Purple. The purple color. Purple. Another word that you can have for that word is penis. It's not penis. Penis. And one last example I'd like to give this afternoon is purse. It's not purse. My purse is missing. Not my purse is missing. Say after me. Purple. Penis. Purse. Very well. Now the next word, the next sound that we have is the B sound. B, B, B. The P and B sound are kind of similar in the sense that they are both, bilabial sound. That means you need your 2 lips to articulate them properly. So you put your 2 lips together again and sound the B sound. B, 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 B. For the B word, we can have, for the B sound rather, we can have words like balloon, not balloon. Balloon, balloon. You can have bath, bathe. Now look at these two words. B-A-T-H is pronounced bath. In fact, in American pronunciation, it's bath. Whichever way, our focus in that word right now is the B sound. B, bath. You'll also realize that that word has the TH sound. Now let's quickly talk about the TH sound, what we're learning, bath and bathe. Now these two symbols here are the symbols for TH sounds. The first here, for you to articulate it rightly, your tongue has to be in between your upper teeth and your lower teeth, and you blow out air. You go this way. So you go bath, bath. This TH sound here sounds like the letter T sound. For you to pronounce it rightly, you put your tongue in between your upper teeth and your lower teeth and try to say the T sound, like this. Okay, so my tongue is in between my teeth, not behind my teeth. You can have words like think. You can also have words like bath, bath. Have you had a bath today? Have you had a bath today? Bath is a noun. So for you to make a correct sentence, you have to say, have you had a bath? Not, have you had your bath? A lot of people say, have you had your bath? I have had my bath. Don't use pronoun your or mine. Use the article a. Have you had a bath? Have you had a bath? I have had a bath. Now the second example, bathe. Bathe is spelled B-A-T-H-E. B-A-T-H-E. That is the spelling of bathe. And this is the TH sound that we have in bathe. It sounds the. There are two TH sounds. The first, remember, it sounds like letter T, but then your tongue must be in between your upper teeth and your lower teeth. Well, this sounds like letter D. And of course, your tongue must be in between your upper teeth and your lower teeth. Like this, the. An example is this. This is my finger. This is my finger. Not this is my finger. No, this is my finger. We can also have that sound in bathe. Bathe is spelled B-A-T-H-E. Bathe. So there is a difference between B-A-T-H, bath, and B-A-T-H-E, bathe. Both have the B sound. But of course, the TX sound in each word is pronounced differently. Bath. Have you had a bath? That is the noun. Bathe, the verb. I am bathing. Have you bathed the baby? etc. So let's go to the third sound that we have here, which is the T sound. It's articulated. Now look at this sound. Your tongue is not outside because it is just letter T that makes that sound. But if it is TH, your tongue has to be outside. Can you see the difference between the T sound and the sound? They sound alike, but then the manner of pronouncing them, is different. For this, your tongue is inside, as in tennis, not tennis. It's tennis. As in tortoise, not tortoise. It's tortoise. Tortoise. Well, this one is as in think, bath, cloth, etc. Now the next sound is D. For the D sound also, letter D sounds D. Your tongue is inside. D. As in dog. As in door. Americans would say door, D-O-O-R. as in daughter, not daughter. Daughter, my daughter. Where is my daughter? Daughter. Donkey, not donkey. Da. Can you see my mouth? Ah, donkey. Donkey has this sound. It has this vowel sound. Ah, 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 ah. You don't open your mouth wide when articulating this vowel sound. So you have that vowel sound in the word like donkey, like in duck, D-U-C-K, duck. A duck will say quack, quack, quack. Not a duck will say quack, quack, quack. Duck, D-U-C-K. Now let's compare this sound and this sound because they sound alike. Now the first, D, your tongue is inside, D. The second, your tongue should be outside, the. Can you hear the differences? So let's go over the sounds again. Say after me. P. Purple. Penis. Purse. B. Balloon. Bath. Bathe. T. Tennis. Turtle. Tortoise. D. Dog. Daughter. Donkey. Duck. Think. Hey, do not write on my screen. Think. Bath. Cloth. This. Clothe. Bathe. etc. Now to the next sound. Ch. We have talked briefly about it. Make sure that your teeth come together and you release the air suddenly. Ch. As in cheese. Chess. Cheater. Chop. Choice. etc. The next sound is j, j, j. Like you're jumping, j. You can have words like July, not June, not July, rather. The word is July. My birthday is in July, not my birthday is in July. It's not July, it's July. J, July. January, not January. When you spell that month, it is J-A. The letter A in that word sounds A. Ja, not January. It's January. 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 I will travel to Dubai in January. Not I will travel to Dubai in January. It's January. It's a C. So you have ch and j. And the next sound here is k, 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 as in car, as in cupboard, not cupboard or cupboard. It's cupboard, 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 as in cutlery, not cutlery, 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 cutlery. And the last sound on this roll is g, as in go. Now, the vowel sound in go is this sound here, the O sound. If you are a lady here, if you are a woman here, you should learn how to use the O sound. The O sound is a sound that would help you sound like a classy woman. O, watch my mouth. O, not O, but O. Go. And so, not and so. And so, go away. I don't want to see you again. Go away, not go away. I don't want to see you again. No, go. Over, come over. Will you come over for dinner? Over, not over. Come over. Etc. Over. So let's go over all the sounds again. P, b, t, d, ch, j, k, g, and v. Now the next consonant sound is, you can have it in words like feather, father, father. My father is sleeping. Not my father is sleeping. Remember, there is TH in father. So your tongue has to be outside. Father. You can also have further, further. Let's go further in our learning. Further. Excuse me. You can also have father. So look at these three words that sound alike. The first one, father. The last one, father. Those two words sound the same. Father, as in your male parent, and father, as in going farther. They both sound alike. While the one in the middle, the second word, further, it has this vowel symbol. The second word, F-U-T-H-E-R, has this vowel in the first syllable. Further, further. That means let's do more and more, or let's go more and more. Further. Right? Okay, so the next word or the next sound in the consonant sound is as in video, as in vulture, as in view, as in that, view, video, vehicle, not vehicle, 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 etc. Then the next sound, we have learned these two sounds, so we're going to skip them. The next sound here is as in some, S-O-M-E, some. I need some biscuits, not some biscuits. Some. I need some biscuits. I need some biscuits. Some, S-O-M-E, some. Some of us are happy. Some people didn't come for class. Some. We also have serve, servant, not servant or serve. You don't serve your food, you serve. Serve. Please serve my food. Please serve my food. Not please serve my food. Serve my food. etc. Okay, another sound is there's a lot of crews going on going on in the chat as well. The Lord is my shepherd. That's all I would say. The Lord is my shepherd. That is all I will say. Okay. What's your name? Kodu Mabura. Well done, Kodu Mabura. Okay. Okay. Where am I? That's too very funny to me. Okay, let's focus on why we are here. Serve, not serve. Don't say serve my food. You say serve. Servant. Section. Sam. Now talk about section. A lot of people mispronounce section and session. S-E-C-T-I-O-N and S-E-S-S-I-O-N. S-E-C-T-I-O-N has a K sound. There is the K sound in it. So you say section, section. While the other one does not have a K sound. It's session, session. A lot of people mispronounce these two words. Section. What section are you? I am in section 58, etc. While the other one is session. We are having the diction session. And while we have an etiquette lecturer in the chat room. Okay, let's proceed. So the next is we have words like zebra. You could also say zebra, right? The zebra or the zebra is in the zoo. You can have zoom. It has a long sound. Zoom. Buzz. Now talk about this and z sound. Now in Nigeria, we usually struggle with these sounds. So let me spotlight them and talk, excuse me, and talk briefly about them. So the s and z sound. Now there are some times that when you have letter S in the middle of a word, sometimes when you have letter S in the middle of a word, for example, B-A-S-E, R-O-S-E. Now look at these two words. B-A-S-E, there is letter S in the middle. R-O-S-E, there is letter S in the middle as well. Please stop asking for permission to record the meeting. We are already recording and we are going to share it on the group. It's also on YouTube. You can also always watch on YouTube. So please, as you keep asking for this request, it keeps distracting. That's why I had to even close the chat so I can focus on why I'm here. So please, you all will get the replay. It will be sent to the WhatsApp paid groups. You can also access it via YouTube. I promise you that. So let's proceed. So the first word, B-A-S-E. The letter S in that word retains the S sound. So you pronounce it as base, as in snake. Base. Y-R-O-S-E. The S there sounds like letter Z, and it sounds rose. Rose. So you might be wondering, but both of them have letter S in the middle. Why is one sounding like a S and the other sounding like a Z? Now, at this point, you need to understand that English pronunciation, or should I say English sounds and phonetics in nature. What that means is you can have the same spelling, the same letter, making a different sound. Just like we see in letter S here. Sometimes letter S in same position will sound like S. Sometimes in the same position will sound like Z. So what this means is when it comes to pronouncing words, do not judge by the spelling. Instead, go to your dictionary, find out its pronunciation, and pay attention to the symbols we're learning. So if I go to the dictionary and I want to look for the pronunciation of base, I'm going to have something like this. B. B. A. And I didn't know how to activate the screen touch of this laptop. I'm trying to transcribe, but the what's it called now? The mouse, is it mouse now? Is acting up. This is base. I don't know if it's clear to you. While the other one, if you transcribe it, the S there will be written as letter Z. So what I'm trying to say here is letter S sometimes, excuse me, letter S sometimes sounds like S, just like you have it in snake, as in base, as in basic, as in December. Even though in December it is C that we have, not S, but most Nigerians will say December. It's not December, it's December, December, the S sound. Taxi, not taxi, taxi, Texas, it's a C. While sometimes the S will change to Z, like in rose, like in raise, like in lose, it's a C. Okay, so let's proceed. The next sound that I have here is sh. We have talked briefly about the sh sound earlier. Sh, as in shall, should, sheep, etc. Now, sometimes when we have CH words. CH will sound like SH. In words like chef, CHEF. In the word CHEF, the CH there sounds like SH. So we say chef. In the word CHEVRON, the CH there sounds like SH. Chevron, not chevron. And the word CRECHE, the CH there sounds like SH. So you say crash, not crash. I hope you're not like my dad that would say crochet. It's not crochet, it's crash. Crash. And the last sound that we have on this roll is the j sound. J. As in television. J, j. Television. Let's go over all the consonant sounds again. Watch my mouth. Try to mimic me and say after me. P. Purse. B. Balloon. T. Television. D. Donkey. Ch. Cheese. J. July. K. Cupboard. G. Go. Photo. V. Vehicle. Think. This. Sam. SOME. Sam. Zebra. Sh. Excuse me. Chef. 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 J. Television. J. Now talk about the J sound. In Nigeria, when we have SION words, we usually sound them as sh. Of course, we are right, but there are few exceptions. Sometimes when we have vowel sound or vowel letter before SION, SION will sound j, just like we have in television. It's not television. It's not Sean. It's j, 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 j. Television. Another example is excursion. And the word excursion, if you spell the word, let me spell the word. It has EXCURSION. Many times when we have letter R, in British it's called letter R. Americans will say letter R. When you have letter R after a vowel sound, the letter R affects the vowel sound, changes the vowel sound from a short vowel to a long vowel, or sometimes even to a diphthong. So because of that, we say that sometimes letter R, especially when it is after a vowel letter, acts as a vowel sound. So in this word, the sound that we have before the SION is a vowel sound. It is this sound. It is this sound. I hope you can see my spotlight. Excur. So because we have a vowel sound before the SION, SION will sound j. Excursion. Please, if this explanation is clear, let me know in the chat. If you understood my explanation about the SION words, please let me know in the chat. If it is clear, let me know. If it is not clear, let me know so I can go over it again. If it is clear, let me know. If it is not clear, let me know so I can go over it again. Let me know. I've pressed something. I need to stop sharing. I cannot see your chat. Does it mean it's clear? Okay, I can see the chats now. Okay, some said yes, some said no. Okay, let's go over it again. I'll go over it again. So what I'm saying here is SION words have two sounds. When you have a word that has SION, it can either sound shun, which is what most Nigerians know it as, or it sounds jun. So the question now is, when will it sound jun and when will it sound shun? When you have a consonant sound before the S-I-O-N word, it will sound shun. It will sound shun. For example, the word mission. The word mission. When you spell the word mission, excuse me, you're going to have an S before the S-I-O-N. So because you have a consonant S before S-I-O-N, S-I-O-N will sound shun, mission. But if you have a vowel sound before the S-I-O-N, just like you have it in vision, in the word vision, the letter that you have before S-I-O-N is letter I. It's a vowel letter. So that means the vowel letter will make a vowel sound. So because we have a vowel sound before S-I-O-N, S-I-O-N will sound jeune. It is that simple. When you have a consonant sound before S-I-O-N, it will sound shun, mission. If you have a vowel sound before S-I-O-N, it will sound jeune, vision. So mission and vision aren't pronounced the same way. One is mission, mission. The other is vision, vision. Is it clear now? Please let me know if it's clear now. Okay. So I believe the S-I-O-N words is clear now. So let's go to the last set of consonant sounds that we have on the chart. The first is as in man, mother, murder, man, mother. It's not mother. My mother is sleeping. Mother, M-O-T-H-E-R, mother. My mother is sleeping. Where is your mother? My mother is sleeping. Mother, mother, mother. Murder, murder, murder. Let me spell the two words. You have M-O-T-H-E-R, mother, ma. Did you see my mouth? Mother. The TH sound, you need to put your tongue outside. Mother, my mother, mother. While the other one, M-U-R-D-E-R. For this one, you don't have TH sound, so you will not put your tongue outside. Also, the vowel sound is different. Murder, murder, mother, murder, mother, murder. Did you see the difference? So the next sound that we have is n. As in now. These two words can also be confusing. N-O-W and N-O-U-N. N-O-W is now. Watch my mouth. Now. Why N-O-U-N is noun. Not the same pronunciation. Now. I will come now. Noun. What is a noun? A noun is the name of a person, animal, place, or things. The next sound that we have is the sound. When you have N and G come together, or you have N and K come together, the N will stop to say the N sound. Instead, it will start to say the sound. The sound is a nasal sound. It means you need your nose to articulate it. And it seems like you're carrying something heavy and you're going, We have words like sing, sang, singing, think. It's a C. So you don't say sing, it's sing. I love to sing, not I love to sing. You don't say the king, you say the king. The king is in the palace. Palace, not palace. Palace. The king is in the palace. You don't say tongue, you say tongue. tongue. I have a long tongue. Long, not long, long tongue. I hope you got that clearly. The next consonant sound we have is as in house, husband, hospital. Now talk about this sound. There is something we call H factor. The H factor is a speaking deficiency that affects people when they speak. There are two types of H factors. We have the H affectation. The H affectation is when you pronounce words that have letter H and you remove the H sound from it, even when the H is not silent. For example, the word hat. Many Nigerians pronounce it as at. Where is my at? Instead of where is my hat? The H must be heard because the H is not silent. Another example is hospital. The H must be heard because it's not hospital. People say hospital or hospital, self. It's hospital. The H must be heard. Husband. The H must be heard. So when you remove the H sound from words that the H is not silent, we say you have H affectation. Now the second type of H factor is H de-affectation. That is when you add H to words that don't have H. This happens to many Yoruba people. When we want to say things like apple, you hear us say apple. Excuse me. Can I get tissue? Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Okay. So most Yoruba people, we add H to words that start with vowel letters. Example, when a Yoruba person wants to say apple, you hear us say things like apple. We add the H to it. We say head, inside, etc. That is H affectation. Don't add H sounds to words that start with vowel sound. Simply say apple, egg, inside, etc. Also, when you have words that have silent H, for example, if you have words like honor, honor has silent H, H-O-N-O-U-R, the H is silent. So it is wrong for you to add the H to it when you pronounce it. You should just say honor because it starts with a vowel sound, no consonant sound. Honor, air, not hair. Honest, not honest, etc. So what I'm trying to say here is you need to know when you should sound the H and when you should not sound the H. When should you sound the H? You should sound the H when the H is not silent. In words like hospital, husband, house, home, etc. You should not sound the H when the H is silent. In words like honor, the H in that word, when you spell it, should not be said when you're pronouncing it. Air, honest. In these three words, the H letter there is silent. Also, when you have words that start with vowel letters, do not add a H to them. Don't add the H sound to them. Don't say had, simply say add, etc. So let's go to the next vowel consonant sound that we have, and that is L, as in love, lovely, laugh, look, not look, look. When you have words with O, O, K, the O, O there sounds O. Watch my mouth. It sounds O. This vowel sound here. Here. O. O. So you say, look at the board. Cook. She's got cook. Got cook. Not good cook. Got cook. It's a C. We also have the R sound. A lot of people struggle with the R sound. For you to articulate it rightly, roll your tongue. R. If you struggle with it, leverage tongue twisters. Go on Google, ask Google to give you lots of tongue twisters with the R sound. Keep rolling your tongue while you say them, and with time you would master it. R, as in red, ready, river, rest, rich, renew. It's a C. Then we have the W sound, as in weather, weather. TH, your tongue should be outside. Wide, wind, window. Watch my mouth for window again. Window. The O sound again. Remember, for classy women here, do not joke with the O sound. Window, not window. Window. And the last consonant sound here is Y. This consonant symbol looks like letter J, but it doesn't make the letter J sound. Remember, these are sounds. They are sound symbols. They aren't letters. Y, as in yo-yo. Yahoo. It's not Yahoo boy. It's Yahoo, Yahoo boy. Yacht, Y-A-C-H-T. Don't say yacht. The CH in that word is silent. British will say yacht. Americans will say yacht. It's a C. So let's go over all the consonant sounds again. Watch my mouth, mimic my mouth, and say after me. P. Pocket. B. Boat. T. Tennis. D. Dish. Ch. Chocolate, not chocolate. Chocolate. J. January. K. Cabinet. G. Gurgle. Father. V. Vehicle. Bath. V. Bathe. S. Sting. Z. Zinc. Sh. Shout. J. Excursion. Mother. Nurse. Think. Husband. Lion. River. Witch. Yacht. Now, if you're learning, I'd like you to go into the WhatsApp groups that you are and let me know if you're learning. Let me know if this is worth your time, worth your data, and worth the money you have paid. So let's take a short break, just 1 minute, 2 minutes. Quickly go on WhatsApp. Tell me what you're learning. Tell me if you're learning, if this is worth your time, worth your energy. I will be reading the chats on the WhatsApp groups. Quickly do that while I catch my breath. Lawa Samuel says, I'm learning. Femi says, I'm enjoying the class. Please go to the WhatsApp group. Let me know. Let me know in the WhatsApp group. Go leave that comment in the WhatsApp group. You know, some people are not able to join, and I know they are really feeling bad at the moment, so that they would understand that this is not scam, because I know that a lot of people will still use those bad words, even though it's not our fault that they cannot use their phone to access. So please go to the WhatsApp group and let me know you are learning. Those on YouTube, thank you. I can see Yusuf says, thank you. Adole Faith says, very interesting. Ebenezer says, good. Thank you, thank you. It's not question time. When it's question time, I will attend to your questions. It's not question time yet. Don't worry, question time will be coming up soon. Just go to the WhatsApp group right now. Tell me if you're learning or you are not learning. I'm reading your comments. Please go to the WhatsApp chat, the WhatsApp group. Let me know if you're learning or not. Okay, I can see your chats in the group. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Go to any of the groups you are, whether the waitlist or the paid group, anyone. Let me know if you're learning or not. Thank you, thank you. 2 minutes will be over soon. You can also just quickly walk around, take a sip of water, and let's continue. I sincerely appreciate everyone's feedback. Thank you. I appreciate you. So let's proceed. So now we have learned all the consonant sounds. Remember, the consonant sounds are 24 in number. Excuse me. I need water. Now we have the vowel sounds, the 20 vowel sounds. Now, talking about the 20 vowel sounds, we will not be able to learn everything today. Remember, we have 8 formula to learn. Dick, Claire. And we are still in the first one, the D. And under the D, we have 3 steps. So for us to be able to cover all the 3 steps under D, which is diction fundamental, we will not be able to learn all the vowel sounds. But of course, I have mentioned some of these vowel sounds earlier while I was teaching the consonant sounds. So let's quickly go through the vowel sounds so that we can go to the next step on the D. Remember, we still have I, we still have C, and we still have Claire. We still have about 7 letters that we have not even talked about. And we also still have the 2 steps. Remember, D alone has 3 steps. So we still have 2 steps that we haven't talked about. So to save our time, I understand that some of us have other things to do. We need to move ahead. Excuse me, please. The laptop is getting low. Can you please try the other laptop? So the vowel sounds now. So the first one that I would like to talk about is this vowel sound here. Remember, I had mentioned this vowel sound earlier. The Americans will pronounce it as er, while the British will pronounce it as We have it most times where we have spellings like IR in a word, ER or OR. Remember again, I had mentioned earlier that the letters of the alphabet and phonetics in nature. That means sometimes you can have IR in a word and it would not make the sound. It doesn't mean that every time when you have IR or you have ER or 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 IR, ER, and UR, it doesn't mean that every time you have them in a word, they must make the sound. Sometimes they will not. So we have words like bird. It's also a long sound. Now, these sounds that have 2 dots, they are long sounds. The 2 dots aren't there for fancy's sake. No, they are there so that when you pronounce them in words, you make sure they are long. And that is one of the things that add beauty to this. So we have bird, nurse, serve, etc. Let's look at this sound as well. Now, this sound is not one of the Nigerian sounds, but we have this in the Nigerian sound. You open your mouth wide and say, ah, as in cat. But for this sound, when you open your mouth, you don't open it wide. You only open it a bit and say, ah, 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 ah. So here you have CAT, cat. My mouth is wide open. Here, I can have C-U-T, cut. Can you see the difference? C-A-T, cat. My mouth is wide open because of this vowel sound, ah. Here, the vowel sound is ah, 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 ah. My mouth is not wide open. I can have it in a word like C-U-T, cat. Now, I also talked about this sound here, the O sound. This is a glide sound because it's a diphthong. Diphthong sounds are sounds that have two sounds. It has the and the O. Together we say O. Each sound must be heard. So we have words like show, window. We can also have over, go, no, so, etc. We can have boat, goat. So it's not goat, it's goat, coat, load, etc. So I'm just going to proceed to the next step that we have under Diction Fundamental. Remember, under Diction Fundamental, we have 3 steps. The first is clear and precise articulation. And for you to get that rightly, you need to learn all the 44 sounds. Now, the second step is pronunciation rules. Now, there are rules that governs how we pronounce words in English. And one of such rules is the vowel length. Earlier, when we talked about the vowel sounds, I mentioned that some of the vowel sounds are long, like those ones with the 2 dots, like this one, E, O, ah, and ooh. These are long vowel sounds. These ones without the 2 dots are short vowel sounds. Now, we also have some of them that are glide vowel sounds. All of these ones that come in pairs, they are glide vowel sounds. The glide vowel sounds means you go slowly from the first sound to the second sound. So one of the rules that we have in English is to pay attention to the length of your vowels when speaking. So let's look at these examples that we have on the screen. The first, can I sit on the seat, please? Now look at this word here, S-I-T. It has a short vowel, sit. Sit. Now look at this second word, seat. It has a long vowel, which means that these 2 words have homophones. Homophones are those words that we pronounce alike. No, you don't pronounce them alike because one has the short vowel and it has the A sound, sit. Sit on the seat. Sit on the seat. It's not sit on the seat. No. This has a short vowel, sit. This has a long vowel, seat. Please, it has a long vowel too. Let's look at the second example. Pot has a short vowel. Port has a long vowel. Pot at the port. It's not pot at the pot. So let's take the sentences. Say after me. Can I sit on the seat, please? Can I sit on the seat, please? Oh, this laptop's going to go off any moment. The second one, she bought the pot at the port. She bought the pot at the port. etc. Still on the pronunciation rules, we have our silent letters. Silent letters. Now, we talked about silent letters briefly earlier. Aside the letter H that can be silent in words, 3 other letters of the alphabet can be silent in words. Letter A, letter B, letter C, down to letter Z. Each of them can be silent in one word or the other. In fact, I have an ebook that contains the A to Z of silent letters. Words that have silent A, words that have silent B, words that have silent C, until words that have silent Z. So let's look about these words with silent letters. We have lots of them, but here are a few of them. Please say after me. Note that the letters written in red are the ones silent in these words. Say after me. Listen. Don't say listen. In fact, I hear some people say listen. It's not listen. The S in that word does not sound like Z. It retains its S sound. Listen. Wednesday. It's not Wednesday. Wednesday. Receipt, not receipt. Receipt. Muscle, not muscle. Muscle. Sandwich. You can also say sandwich, but then don't pronounce the D. It's not sandwich. Island, don't say Eastland. Cupboard, not cupboard. Knife. Of course, we all know that already. Definitely, not definitely. Definitely. Thumb, not thumb. 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 Thumb, not thumb. Thumb. THMB. The B is silent. Thumb. Castle, not castle. Castle. Answer, not answer. Answer. Hour. The H is silent. Hour. Comfortable, not comfortable. Comfortable. Scissors. Scissors. Doubt. Doubt. Could, not cooled. Taste, not taste. Climb, not climb. So all these words have silent letters. You need to be able to identify them. You need to be able to pronounce them. Like I said, I have an ebook on that, and I'm going to give it of this webinar. You know, I like to give a lot of free things, right? So if you stay till the end, that is one of the gifts you will be getting for staying till the end. Okay, let's proceed. Give me a few seconds. I want to unmute my audio, please. What's this? Let me just continue. Few that laptop will work. You're able to bring it up. Okay, the situation is my laptop is a bit low. I'm trying to connect the other laptop. So I'm going to be switching device very soon, but let's proceed. So the third step that we have under the D, diction fundamental, is connected speech pattern. What exactly is connected speech? Connected speech works around linking two words together. Have you ever watched an American movie or British movie and it seemed like I can't hear what they said there? You heard the beginning of the sentence, you heard the ending of the sentence, but the middle of the sentence seemed like they did some acadabra. It seemed like you can't hear what they're saying in the middle. Have you ever watched a movie like that? If you have, let me see your response in the comments. Or you've ever listened to someone and you could hear what they have said at the beginning and at the end, but in the middle, it seemed like there's this abracadabra happening. There's something happening in that middle that I can't hear what they're saying. In fact, many times we will then start to connect the subtitle so that we can read, right? I have been there too. Like I said, this wasn't how I was born. It was using this formula that I got here. So what happened there? What happened in that middle is connected speech. Excuse me. Can I get another device for touch? What's happening to people? Okay, I'm back. So what happens in between that sentence is connected speech. Connected speech is you linking two words together to make it sound different. Now, why do we use connected speech? For different reasons. One of such reasons is to speak smoother. When you use connected speech, your speech will be smoother, it will be more fluent. Now, there are different types of connected speech. The common one, which we'll talk about today, is linking R. Linking R is when you have a word that ends with letter R, like car, and then the next word starts with a vowel, like car and is. Can we use a phone? Car, can we use a phone? Cast ends with Why is start with a vowel? So when we link it together, it becomes car is. Car is, just like you can see on the screen. The R in car moves to the vowel in is. So you say the car is salty. Another is father and mother. Father ends with letter R, father, and starts with a vowel. So when you link them, it becomes father and mother. My father and mother are sleeping. My father and mother are sleeping. Not father and mother are sleeping. So it is important that when you speak, you figure out where to link your words. Like I said, there are different types of linkings. There are different types. We have linking R, we have assimilation, we have vowel reduction, among others. But the simplest one is linking R. Under connected speech, we also have intonation. Intonation has to do with the changes in your pitch when you talk. There are sometimes that your pitch goes up. There are sometimes that your pitch comes down. So when do you know? How do you know when your pitch should go up and when your pitch should come down? It is by learning intonation. So intonation simply is the rise and fall of the tone of your voice when you speak. Now, for me, from experience, I've realized that intonation is not just about the rise and fall of the tone of your voice when you speak. It is more about your emotion, because you can say an expression with different pitches, and it doesn't mean it's wrong. Let's take, for example, I want to share how affectionate you are to me, and I say something like, I love you. I'm saying that with more like a tired emotion or a nonchalant emotion. I want to say it with a more interesting emotion. I love you. Even if I'm lying, I believe you will believe me when I say it with the second pitch. So does it mean the first pitch is wrong? No. What that means is, in reality, intonation, of course, is the rise and fall of the tone of your voice when you speak. But then in reality, intonation is more about your emotion. If you're tired, you sound like you're tired. That is intonation. You're happy, you sound like you're happy. That is emotion. You're glad, you sound like you're glad. That is emotion. You're excited, you sound it. That is emotion. And that is intonation. But for the sake of examination, for some of us that will be taking IELTS exams or even any other exam or business interview, etc., you want to pay attention to intonation according to its rules. So its rule says that you use falling intonation when you're making a statement. For example, I'm tired. I need to go now, please. I don't like it. Statement. You also use falling intonation when you're asking WH question. What is your name? Where have you been? What are you doing? How are you today? According to rules. You also use falling intonation when asking question tags. You'll be at the party, isn't it? You're learning, aren't you? etc. Rise in intonation according to rules. You use it when you're asking yes or no questions. Yes or no questions are questions that when you ask them, the person you're asking will reply you with yes or no. For example, have you eaten today? You would say, yes, I have eaten, or no, I haven't eaten. Are you learning? You would say, yes, I am learning. Or no, I'm not learning. Are you sitting? You would say, yes, I am sitting. Or no, I am not sitting. So when you're asking yes or no question, you use rising intonation. Also, when you're greeting with title, for example, good morning, madam. Good afternoon, sir. Good evening, Doris. When you're greeting people, hello, Patrick, you use rising intonation, especially when you add a title to it. You also use rising intonation when you're listing things. For example, I love apples, pineapples, watermelon. When you're listing apples, pineapples, watermelon, when you're listing things, you also use rising intonation. So let's practice together. Let's go with falling intonation first. Please say these sentences with me. How are you today? How are you today? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you? Linking, connected speech. Not where are you? Where are you going? How are you? How are you? What is your name? What is your name? For statement, I'm learning. I need to eat. I am tired. For question tags, are you learning, aren't you? Aren't you? We are eating, aren't we? Now let's go to rising tone. Yes or no question. Are you learning? Are you learning? Can you see my finger now? Others were coming down, down, down. Now it's going up. Are you learning? Are you learning? Have you had dinner today? Have you had dinner today? Others on the rising tone, listing objects. The name of my friends are Doris, Matthew, and Alexis. The name of my friends are Doris, Matthew. When I go to and Alexis, I need to come down. And Alexis. And Alexis. What other one haven't we practiced on the rising tone? Is there any other one I left on the rising tone that we haven't practiced? Okay, greeting. When you are referring to someone, you're adding a title. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. Not good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Good morning, ma'am. Good evening, Miss Bridget. Hello, Matthew. Hello, Janet. It's not Janet, Janet. Hello, Janet. etc. etc. So let's move to word stress. What is word stress? In English, generally, when you're speaking, when you have words that have more than 2 syllables, you are not, more than 1 syllable rather, you are not expected to pronounce it with a flat tone. You're expected to pronounce a part loud while the other parts low. For example, the word table. You might want to plug in your PC. Table, not table. Table. I said it louder, longer, and clearer. While the bull, I came down. So that first syllable, I stressed it. While the second syllable, I didn't stress it. So when you have a word in English that has more than 1 syllable, a part of that syllable must be stressed. Let's take another example let's take another word for example. Present. Present. In that word, I am stressing zent. Present, not present. Present. So the question is, how do you know the part to stress? There are rules you need to learn. And like I said, I have a gift for those that wait till the end of this class, where you would also get, videos to help you learn the rules, as I cannot go over all the rules today. There are over 30 rules to learn. But today, let's just learn these words randomly. Now, when you have a word that has 2 syllables, and the word is a noun, you are expected, you're expected to stress the first syllable. When you have a word that has 2 syllables, and it's a noun, you are expected to stress the first syllable. An example is climate. Climate. Climate, not climate. Another example is knowledge. 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 It's a noun and it has 2 syllables. What if it's an adjective and it also has 2 syllables? You are expected to stress the first syllable as well. Remember, you stress the first syllable by saying it louder, longer, and clearer. Spacious. 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 It has 2 syllables and it's an adjective. What if it's a verb? So if you have a word that has 2 syllables and it's a verb, you are expected to stress the second syllable. An example is the side. The side. I'm stressing the side. In these words, the part written in capital letters are the part we are stressing. And the part we would say louder, longer, and clearer. The side. Require. So when you have a word that has 2 syllables, if it's a noun or an adjective, you're expected to stress the first syllable. But if it is a verb or a preposition, you should stress the second syllable. Let me take that again. When you have a word, please connect with the phone. When you have a word that has 2 syllables, if the word is a noun, you should stress the first syllable. If the word is an adjective, you should stress the first syllable. But if the word is a verb, you should stress the second syllable. If the word is a preposition, you should stress the second syllable. Please say after me. Climate. Remember, the part written in capital letter is the part we're stressing. And how do we stress? We stress by saying it louder, longer, and clearer. So we say climate. Excuse me, please. You need to turn that phone into the admin so that in case this goes off. Sorry, this laptop is going off soon. The other laptop is not coming up. I am wondering why. So we're trying to connect with the phone. So should anything happen, just know that maybe the laptop is off and you can just join back again. We really apologize for this situation. This is the first time we're experiencing this. Okay, so let's go ahead. Climate. You need to mute that audio. Excuse me, please. Together. I need to mute that one. Climate. Decide. You need to mute that first. Let me have it. I apologize for this. Let me know if you can hear me, please. Yes, somebody is saying we could have prepared bad luck. Yes, which we did. We have two laptops here, but somehow the other just refused to come up. And if you're in business, you don't understand that things like this come. It happens. But of course, we're still here. So I appreciate those with kind words. Thank you very much. If you can hear me, let me know so I can proceed. If you can hear me, kindly let me know so I can proceed. Okay, I can see a few feedback. Thank you very much. So let's proceed. I was talking about word stress. So we have words like climate, climate. It has two syllables and it's a noun. So we're stressing the part, the first syllable. And that is why the CLI is written in capitals. So you have to say the CLI louder, longer, clearer. Remember, stressing a word means you're saying the word louder, longer, and clearer. Climate. The side. Now, the stress moves to the second syllable because it's a verb. The side. It is the side that we're saying louder, longer, and clearer. Spacious. Spacious. We're saying the space louder, longer, and clearer. Democracy. Now, democracy has three syllables, but of course, we're stressing the second syllable. Democracy, not democracy. The O there sounds like R in orange. Democracy. Geographic. Okay, geographic. Geographic. Critical. Now, talk about critical when you have words that ends in AL, suffixes AL, like hospital, usual, critical, national, etc. Such words, the letter A there is usually being reduced into a schwa. In fact, sometimes it seems like the A is silent. So we don't say critical, you say critical, critical, national, hospital, etc. Knowledge, require, extension,
Extension. We have talked about SION words earlier. Now, in extension, you realize that there is a consonant sound before SION. So because of the consonant sound, the N sound before SION there sounds shin instead of jun. Extension, not extension now. Is it making sense? So let's go over it again. Please say after me. Climate, the side, spacious, democracy, geographic, critical, knowledge, require, extension. Talk about EX word. It's not extension. The E there sounds extension, not extension. Extension. And of course, remember the SION sounds shin. Now it's question time. Question time. I have about 78 slides, and this is the 39th slide. So it means we still have a lot to learn before we leave today. But then let me answer some of your questions. So if you have questions, you can send them again to the chat. Let's go over some of the questions and we get back to learning. So please ask your questions. Ask your questions, please. Somebody's saying I can't hear you. Maybe you're just joining. Your questions, please. Debtor, D-E-B-T-O-R is debtor, not debtor. Debtor. June. June is June. It is only July that is July. June. Clinical, not clinical. 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 Other words. The word is apple. Don't add letter H sound to it. Just say apple. Apple instead of apple. Just say apple. How do I identify words that have silent H? The thing is, there are really no rules to tell you the words with silent H, except for rules that would say things like when you have GH in the word, when you have G and H in the word, the H is silent. It's a C. But for words that start with letter H, there is really no rule that actually tells us when the H is silent. But of course, like I said, I have an ebook that contains words with silent H from A to Z. So for those that are here tonight and will take action on something, I will give that to you as bonus. Okay, how do you say medical? Medical. The C-A-L there. Just make sure that you're not sounding the A. Medical, not medical. Medical. What are other linking letters? There are lots of linking letters, like I said. We have assimilation. Assimilation talks about you adding an intrusion, another sound to it. There are sometimes where you had the U sound, but sometimes when you had the W sound. There are quite a number of them. There's sometimes when you blend two. There's sometimes when you blend two consonant sounds together. Then the video is ready as well. My challenge is identify IPA and mastering them. How can I do this effectively? Okay, first is to learn. You need to learn all the sounds. Then you need to just, I don't know, we have different learning patterns, right? So find the best way you learn them, and keep going over them. The more you go over them, the more you get familiar with them, the more you're able to identify them. The truth is, when it comes to pronunciation, the more you do it, the better you become. The more you do it, the better you become. Okay. What is the correct one? Favor or favor? Both are correct. Americans pronounce spell favor as F-A-V-O-R. Why British would add the U, F-A-V-O-U-R? It's not just favor. There are other words like that, like honor. British spell H-O-N-O-U-R. Americans spell H-O-N-O-R. Chevron, C-H-V-R-O-N is pronounced chevron. The C-H there sounds like S-H. How do we teach the pupils? Should we say we have 24 consonants or 21? Okay, there are 21 consonant letters, but there are 24 consonant sounds. They aren't the same. It depends on what you're teaching them. If you're teaching the letters, then you have 21 consonant letters. Because in the letters, there are no TH sounds. Remember, we have 2 extra TH sounds. There is also no sound, the NG sound. So if you're talking about letters, you would say 21 consonant letters. If you're talking about sounds, you should say 24 consonant sounds. Immediately. Yes, letters are different from sounds. That's it. Emphasis on EX. EX has 3 different types of pronunciations. If there is a vowel sound after the EX spelling, it will sound eggs. For example, egg, example. The reason is because we have a vowel sound after EX. When we spell example, we have E-X-A-M-P-L-E-A. P-L-E rather. So the A that we have after the EX affects the pronunciation of EX. So it sounds egg, example. If it's a consonant, when we talk about consonant sound, I mentioned that 15 of them are voiced, while 9 of them are voiceless. So if it is a voiced consonant sound, we would say that it sounds egg as well. But if it is a voiceless consonant sound, it's going to sound X. For example, explain, The E that is sounding explain. Please explain yourself. Is different from please give examples of this. I hope that helps. What other questions do we have? Do you have a community for like minds that we can speak together after this class so as to continue practicing? Yes, we do. Like I said, I have an offer for you at the end, so you just stay right here. We have that. I'm going to talk about that very soon. Because, at the beginning, I also emphasized practicing. Practicing is key. If you don't practice, you will not get results. And we also do not want a situation where everything you have learned here become a waste. No, we don't want such situation. So that's why we have such community. Please give me a few seconds. We're trying really hard to connect the second device. Which name is this one? Okay, how do I teach a school child how to read using sounds? That is phonics, right? Phonics is quite different from diction. So phonics talks about teaching reading using sounds, while diction focuses on pronouncing the words well when the child reads. Now, these 2 things are interwoven. I like to tell people, if you are a phonics teacher, you should also be a diction teacher, so that you can give your best. But of course, these days we have phonics teachers that aren't diction teachers, and it's of course fine. So, but that is phonics. I cannot answer that here because it's going to divert attention. It has to do with quite a number of other things. So you can ask that in the group after the webinar. I will try my best to attend to it, but maybe not tonight, because after the webinar, we can just ask. Okay, please send your questions. Please, what sound is visionary? Which of the sounds are you asking for? Is it the J sound or the Shen sound? If it's the J sound, then it's visionary. The S-I-O-N there sounds J, visionary. Please kindly pronounce the sound Does it vary in pronunciation?
the sound. No, it doesn't vary. Though, sometimes when you pronounce some words, it sounds different. I don't know if that is what you're trying to say. Sometimes it sounds like an A sound, sometimes it sounds like an E sound, but it has its unique sound. Both. It has its unique sound. So I would not say it varies. What other questions do we have? I want to stop the question and go back to my slides. I think that's all. Please, any rules to master? Where's that question again? I can't find the question again. It left. I'm finding it difficult with has and have. That is not about pronunciation, madam. But I think before now, we had already had a class in the WhatsApp group talking about how to use have and has. So you can go, except you joined the group late. If you did not join the group late, we had a class around that already. So you can just check the group and find it. I think that's all the questions I have. I've answered all your questions. What is the difference between bath and bathe? Okay, is B-A-R-T-H, is there a word like that? I think your spelling is wrong, but if your spelling is not wrong, I'm not sure I've heard that word B-A-R-T-H before, but I'll research and get back to you in the group as well. I'm beginning to love this woman. Oh, Mary, thank you. I love the way you pronounce. Oh, that has gone again. Emphasize on letter A sound, please. Okay, letter A, like I said earlier, letters do not have different sounds. Letters have different sounds, rather. So letter A can make different sounds. It can sound ah in words like apple. It can sound in words like was. It can sound air in words like parent. It can sound in a word like above. So letter A alone can make about 11 sounds, which is why we have more vowel sounds than the vowel letters. So I really cannot say. Somebody is asking that we check YouTube questions. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my letters, my slide now, so we can conclude. How is H-O-T-E pronounced? It's pronounced hotel. Hotel. Y-H-O-S-T-L-E is hostel. Then Ireland. I-R-E-L-A-N-D is pronounced Ireland. Ireland, not Ireland. What other one? Please pronounce chore. C-H-O-R-E is pronounced chore. Chore. British pronounce it as chore. Chore or chore. I think that's all the questions I have. So let me quickly go to YouTube to answer a few questions as well. And we proceed. Please ask questions in YouTube. I can't see any of your questions. Do you teach adults how to read and write? Yes, please. You can ask such question in the group. Please, can you please pronounce homework? Homework. That is a pronunciation. How do you pronounce this word? Wash and watch. W-A-S-H is wash. Shh. Remember, you release the sound slowly. Why W-A-C-H is watch. S-C-H-E-D-U-L-E is pronounced schedule. It can also be pronounced schedule. It can be pronounced schedule and schedule. So that means that that word has 4 pronunciations. It has 4 pronunciations. Patience. You also have patience. How does intonation fall? It simply means that your tone goes down. at the end of a sentence. And when it rises, it means that your tone goes up at the end of the sentence. So for example, what is your name? Name. It is different from, is your name Bridget? Is your name Bridget? Bridget. So it just depends on how your voice goes up and down. Physical, C-A-L. The A there is almost silent, physical. Joan. Some people pronounce it as Jonah. Bath. Tissue. You talked about audiobook for better pronunciation. What is the name of the app? Okay, for the audiobook means a book that has an audio. We have one that we sell. If you'd like to know more about it, you can ask questions in the comments, in the chat room rather. So I'm going to just go back to my slide now. I've attended to quite a number of questions already. So let me quickly go back to my slides. Please, if you can see my slide, let me know. If you can see my slide, please let me know. So now that you know the first formula, which is D, remember, we have about 8 formulas, Dick, 8 of them. And each of them has 3 steps. Now we have learned the first formula and we have learned the 3 steps under it. So now that you have known the first step formula, it is important to master it. Because like I said at the beginning, mastering is what makes you speak in a way that people are impressed with how you sound. Somebody says, we can't see you on Zoom. Why can't you see me? My video is on, please. I do not know why you cannot see me. We'll work on that. So you need to master it. Because when you master it, you will be able to speak in a way that you impress anyone at any time, anywhere. And that is the goal of this lesson. That is why I am introducing you to a program which is called the 6 Weeks Diction Mastery Academy. At the 6 Weeks Diction Mastery Academy, you will learn the remaining formulas, you will learn the steps, and most importantly, you will practice the step and master it. Because mastery is key to getting transformed. So when we talk about the 6 Weeks Diction Mastery Academy, what exactly is the 6 Weeks Diction Mastery Academy about? The 6 Weeks Diction Master Academy is an academy where we help you to speak to impress anyone at any time, anywhere. Which means that the 6 Weeks Diction Master Academy covers your pronunciation and your public speaking skills. At the academy, we don't just teach you to know. You know, you practice, you get critics, you master, and you're able to showcase with confidence anywhere you find yourself when you want to speak. So what will you learn at the 6 Weeks Diction Master Academy? First, it would help you enhance your communication abilities to the point where your words start to command attention. It would also help you skyrocket your confidence, because we have realized that a lot of people have this diction in them, maybe not perfect, but you have it in you. But sometimes you're scared because of your environment. You feel people will laugh at you, etc. So it helps skyrocket your confidence such that you can speak anywhere to anybody at any time, and would help elevate your professional image.
the academy, we ensure that you have personalized attention. What do I mean by personalized attention? It means that in the academy, you will be able to listen to each person who will listen to you, will give feedback to you, because we understand that each person has different struggles and we also have different things that we want to achieve. So in the academy, when we come on Zoom sessions like this, everyone has the opportunity to say something, everyone has the opportunity to learn, and everyone has the opportunity to submit their daily tasks. They have the opportunity to submit their daily tasks and of course get personalized feedback. What do I mean by personalized feedback? So let's assume Madam A submits her assignment, and in her assignment, she wasn't able to pronounce certain words. Those words will be pronounced again. And of course, you would have the opportunity to hear what you did wrongly, what you did wrong, what you did well, what you need to do better, and how to do it better. So that's what we mean by each person has personalized attention. Also, each person has access to his or her portal. The academy is being run on our e-learning portal, and each person has a customized portal where you can track your progress. You can know what you have learned, what you need to learn, what you need to do better, what you need to try on your own, etc. So this is more like a personalized journey. It's a self-paced journey. Each person is facing his or her challenges in terms of communication, and we're helping you overcome it individually. So here is what you would get if you enroll on the 6 weeks Diction Master Academy. One, you will get access to the e-learning platform where you would have your own portal. You would have access to 55 practical training sessions. These training sessions have been recorded already. You can access them on your e-learning platform at any time of the day. For example, if you're a 9 to 5 worker, you can decide to access the e-learning platform in the midnight or very early in the morning before you go to work, or at any time of the day. Also, you have access to quizzes. Each of these 55 practical lessons have quizzes. That is assignments. Now, this assignment allows you to have something to practice with every day. So every day, Mondays to Friday, for 6 weeks, you will be submitting assignments where we will listen to you, give you personalized feedback and say, you didn't do this part again well, do it again, try it this way, do it this way, etc. You'd also have access to 12 live training sessions with interactive engagement. What this means is every Saturday evening by 8 p.m., we'll meet on Zoom, where each person will be given few minutes to practice what they have learned Mondays to Fridays, ask questions. I would hear you talk so that I can know if you are the one actually submitting your assignment. I'll be able to know how much you have progressed, if you're following through or not, what you need to start doing, what you need to stop doing, and new things that you might explore. Also, you'd have access to a private WhatsApp group. This WhatsApp group serves as support group where you ask questions, where you have access to other instructors aside the Diction Point to help you grow and improve your communication skills. And of course, you'd have unlimited personal support from the Diction Point. So if you have other questions around communication that we are not treating in the 6-week Diction Master Academy, you can personally send me questions and I will be there to answer you, guide you, and put you through. Now, how does this work? The first step is to register for the 6 weeks Academy. You need to know that the 6 weeks Diction Master Academy can only take few people, because all of these that we have exposed, that we have talked out, requires time, effort, and beautiful experiences. So because of that, we do not take a lot of people in the 6 weeks Diction Master Academy. We have very limited spots. So the first thing is to register. The second is to log into your member e-learning platform. That is your own portal. Next is to start to watch the trainings, the 55 trainings, one training every day. And these trainings are less than 10 minutes, such that you can fit it into your schedule. No matter how busy you are, you can fit it into your schedule. Just 10 minutes every day, Mondays to Fridays. You can decide to do it during the midnight, early in the morning, on your way to work, on your way back from work, or at any time at all. All you need is your earpiece and you're ready to start for 10 minutes. And step 4 is to jump on live session with the Diction Queen on weekends and ask any question. I would also give my review and we practice together. That is done every Saturday at 8 p.m. So if you're interested in joining the Diction Master Academy, what do you need? All you need is $65, and that's about 90,000 naira. But because you're still here, a lot of people have left already, but because you are still here, I have bonuses for you. Because you're still here, you will not even have to pay 50% of 90,000. You will not have to pay 45,000. Instead, you will get into the academy with just 30,900 90 naira. That is about 68% off. That is 68. Not just that, the 6-week Diction Master Academy comes with a complete refund assurance. That means that after 6 weeks, if you don't get results, is after 6 weeks, if you don't get results, tell us you don't get results after you have followed the lessons for 6 weeks, you have done everything we ask you to do, we would refund you completely. You can record this part so that you can prove me wrong at that time. In addition to the complete money back refund and also the 68% off, you're going to get lots of bonuses. One of them is short pronunciation videos, 20 of them. These pronunciation videos are sold at 1,000 naira each. That is 20,000 naira. You're getting it for free. You're also going to get my vocabulary building PDF. I sell this PDF at 3,500 free. You're also going to get my ebook on how to never be at a loss for words. This is actually a training video that I did, I think it was in March, and the people who attended paid 7,500 naira each. But you are going to get the video for free. You're also going to get my Know Your Silent Words ebook that is worth 2,500 naira. Know Your Silent ebooks contains A to Z words, A, B, C, D words that are silent. You're also going to get an ebook on English punctuation marks. The English punctuation marks is valued at 2,500, but you're going to get it for free. You'd also get my ebook on 100 common grammatical errors and correction. That person who said that she has issues with had and have, you're going to learn how to use them perfectly in this ebook. I sell this ebook for 5,500 naira, but you'll get it for free. You'd also get my ebook on 10 commonly misused expressions and their corrections. That is also worth 3,000 naira, but you're going to get it for free. You'd also get how to earn more with your diction skill. Was it 2 days ago? For some of you that are following me bumper to bumper on social media, I posted a feedback of one of my clients. She attended the 6-week Diction Master Academy. She attended it in April. And right now, she's already earning more with a diction skill. I don't have the screenshot here, but I'm going to send it to the group as soon as we finish. This video that talks about how to earn more with your diction skill, those that attended paid 15,000 naira. With this video alone, you can start to earn with your diction skill immediately you're done with the 6 weeks Diction Master Academy. let me bust your head. That particular lady, what she does is she speaks so well. So anytime people say, oh, you speak beautifully, how did you come across it? Clearly people who knows her before, oh, you're speaking better now, what happened? She simply says, oh, I attended the 6-week Diction Master Academy and that's why I'm speaking like this. And most times they'll be like, oh, can I attend to? And she says, yes. For everybody who attends from her, she gets 10,500 naira. What do they call it now? Commission. She's doing that every day. Like every day she makes one sale. So you can imagine somebody getting 10,500 naira in this economy, all because she speaks well. That is aside the fact that now she's a teacher, and when she does home lessons, she charges more for her home lessons. I tell you, when I say that speaking well can change your life, it is not a joke. Every day, her name is Lovely Samuel. For some of you that follow me on social media, you can go and read that post again. I'll send it again. Every day, she earns 10,550 naira. Imagine she can enroll 2 people every day. That is 21,000. 3 people, 4 people, just because she speaks well. She doesn't even stress herself. Most times, these people will be the ones that come to her and say, Lovely, what's up? You're not speaking better. And she just tells them her secrets. Isn't that sweet? So because you're here, you're going to get all of these bonuses. If you calculate all of these bonuses, they are worth 82,000 naira. But you're getting all of them for free. Plus a complete refund assurance. If after 6 weeks, you don't speak better, then I would refund you. So the standard cost of the academy, like you heard earlier, is 90,000 naira. The bonuses is worth 82,000 naira. But because you're here, you're going to get it for 30,999 naira. Now see what some of my past students are saying. Peaceful says, I have a video I wanted you to watch, but then I'm going to send the video to the group so you can listen to some of my past students, how they talk now. Peaceful says, the class has been an insightful one. I won't read everything. Let me just go straight to the point. There's a part where she says, that is the 3rd paragraph. You can zoom in to read with me. It says, it was 2 weeks in training when I emerged the best speaker in a debate competition. While practicing, I heard your voice in my head, pronouncing those words correctly. When I read my profile when I go for events or for speaking engagement and I read my profile, I would always say that I know how to get into the head of the student. No, I know how to get into the heart of the student before I get into their head. What that means is if you enroll on my course, something will change in your life. Not just how you speak. Your speaking, your finance, your confidence will change. This is things that I am so confident saying them. I just hope you can see my video right now. I am so confident saying all these things. If you enroll on my course, your confidence will soar, your finances will be better, and of course, you will speak better. That is a guarantee. Another person says, thank you so much, my able diction queen. You've done excellently noble. Honestly, I can't afford to lose your class for any reason. I am more than happy. Another person says, this is a long one. Let me just go to a part that I think is important here. Okay, that is the 4th paragraph. She says, the best thing I like in our trainings is she never leaves your hand until you become master. Great follow-up too, which is a very good virtue of a great teacher. This is another person. This person said, as a diction teacher, I saw the need to develop my prowess. And towards the last paragraph, she says, among the courses I enrolled into in 2024, fluent speech happens to be one of the best. There are lots of feedback. There are lots of them. I wouldn't want to bore you on and on and on and on. In fact, I have videos that I'd love you to watch. But of course, I am going to send those videos to the group. Now, interestingly, I have a special offer for the first 20 people who would enroll right now. Like I said, the Diction Master Academy can only take few people. So we don't take a lot of people. It's very it's an enclosed class. We don't like it to be too much so that
Work will not kill the diction queen. So if you're really interested in the Diction Master Academy, I want you to go to your bank app now and be ready, because this is just going to be for the first 20 people. Once 20 people is gotten, I can see those of you saying, I'm interested, I'm interested, I'm interested. The money is much, drop the price, I'm interested. Okay. If you're interested, let's see the first 20 people to take this offer. So he said, it's actually today. I agree with the diction queen. Okay, so let's go ahead. So the first 20 people who would enjoy the massive discount right now, I need you to get your phone ready, as I'm about to reveal a discount for just 20 people. Once we have 20 people, if you pay, you would have to complete your payment. So be fast about this. Make sure you do this. Send your payment proof to the group. We're going to start counting in the group. My teammates are already waiting in the group. So with just 20,999 naira, that is a whopping 87% off. First 20 people would enroll. So if you want to be one of the first 20 people, the account number is in the group. Please post the account number in the group as well. The account number is on the screen. Please post the account number in the group as well. So you're paying 20,990 naira. This is just for 20 people that would pay. Excuse me. This is for 20 people that will pay right now. So you're paying into the UBA account on the group. If you're paid, please send your payment proof to the group right away. Once we get 20 people, the fee goes back to 30,999 naira. Somebody says, make it 10,000. You can never get this for them. We are increasing the fee very soon because we're updating the courses. You can never get it for 10,000. I'm sorry about that. The least we can go is 20,999 naira, and it's just for 20 people. Once you have a 20 people, it goes back to 30,999 naira. The account number is on the screen. It's also in the WhatsApp group. Once you make your payment, send your payment proof to the WhatsApp group. I'll start counting right now. Somebody's asking, what about certificates? If you attend the 6 weeks Diction Master Academy, yes, you're going to get a certificate. Let me bust your bubbles about a certificate. Recently, one of our participants traveled to the UK, and fortunately for her, she enrolled a daughter and herself. When they got to the UK, they traveled in masses. She's a Muslim lady, so they traveled like a group of Muslim ladies. When they got to the UK, all of those that they traveled with, all their children had to repeat classes. If you have people that travel to the UK a lot, you know this happens a lot. It is only her daughter who didn't repeat class. Do you know why? Because her daughter was able to understand these UK citizens, the teachers, when they went for interviews, etc. She was able to understand them easily. And she was also able to communicate easily. That was what gave her that advantage, that opened doors. And the mother was also able to get a very good job using lots of other certificates she has with the 6 weeks Diction Mastery certificate. She said the 6 week Diction Mastery certificate was one certificate that interested her interviewer when she got there. So the certificate from the 6 weeks Diction Mastery Academy is a certificate that is recognized nationwide, in fact, internationally. So if you need a certificate to boost your CV, to help you open special doors that has to do with communication, English specifically, then do not joke with the 6 weeks Diction Master Academy. Somebody said, how about those that have been certified but just desire to learn? Could you give a consideration? I'm sorry, the amount is 30,999 naira. If you want to enroll now, you can take advantage of the 20 people and pay 20,999 naira. The payments cannot go below that. The discount is 20,999 naira. You're getting a course worth 90,000, and you're getting bonuses worth 82,000, and you're asked to pay 20,999 naira. I think I deserve it. Thank you. My team and I, we deserve it. Thank you. If you know what this is worth, Mondays to Friday for 6 weeks, you're going to be learning. You're going to be submitting your assignment. We're going to be listening to your assignment. We're going to be giving you personalized feedback. If you're selling this to a foreign society, this is nothing less than maybe $99. Nothing less than that. On Saturdays, we're going to meet on Zoom also by 8 p.m. to do this. And it's not going to be like this one. You're going to come up. I'm going to listen to you. You're going to talk. We're going to have breakout sessions. No, please. This is worth more than 20,999 naira that we're asking the first 20 people to pay. Please, let's confirm. Do we have 20 people already so that the fee can go back to 30,999 naira? Somebody says, I hope the certificate for today's lecture will be free. No, we didn't promise certificate for the Elevate Your Diction webinar. Those that are getting certificate for this webinar we're completing right now are those who paid for certificate. Some people paid for certificate, which is 1,000 naira. So if you want certificate for this, you need to pay 1,000 naira for certificate for this. So those that paid for certification for this, you get your certificate tomorrow, please. But if you did not pay, somebody said, is the class over? No, please. We are this is question and answer session. So if you have question and answer, you can ask. If you don't, feel free to exit. You have done a good job. How about those of us that have been certified? I'm sorry, we cannot reduce the fee. Please, I have the money, but can't transfer at the moment right now. Please count me in the first 20. We can only count those that we see, ma'am or sir. I will make my payment once I'm through with rectifying my bank. That's fine. You can still register after this webinar. Of course, you can still register. Can we pay parts? Yes, you can pay parts. You can pay 50% now, and you make the balance 50% by third week. Somebody says, when is the academy starting? The academy starts right away. Immediately you enroll, you start. Like I said, it's a self-paced academy. So if you're enrolling today, in the next 24 to 48 hours, you get access to the e-learning platform. So once you get access to the e-learning platform, you start learning. How is the timing? Mondays to Friday, you learn at your own time, anytime that is convenient for you. If it is morning, if it is evening, if it is night, anytime you're convenient to learn, Mondays to Friday, you learn. But on Saturdays, we would meet on Zoom at 8 p.m. Mondays to Friday, you learn at your convenient time. Saturdays, 8 p.m. Please reduce the money we have already, so you can pay 20,999 naira now. But once we have 20 people, it go back to 30,999 naira. Wow. Let's know if we have 20 people already that have paid. Church, C-H-U-R-C-H is pronounced church. If you have paid, please let me know in the chat so we can start counting. Can we pay a part now and complete during trading? Yes, you can pay a part now. You can pay 10,000 naira now and complete you can pay 50% now, sorry. That is 10,500 naira. And you pay the balance by the third week in class, please. If by the third week you cannot pay, we're going to remove you from the academy. Can I use your phone for the academy? Yes, you can use your phone. You don't need a laptop. You don't need a laptop to access the academy. You can use your phone. Somebody says, I'd like to pay tomorrow. If you're paying tomorrow, the fee goes to 30,999 naira. Can I use my phone for the academy? Yes. Can I pay some now and complete it tomorrow? Yes, please. I would like to pay tomorrow. That's fine. The academy will be available tomorrow. I can only afford 10K right now. Yes, you can pay the 10K right now and you make the balance by third week in the academy. Can I pay half of 20,999 naira now? Yes, you can pay half now. Or not before the third week in the academy, you need to balance up. I would register after this class. Once we have 20 people, the fee goes to 30,999 naira. Are you sending the certificate online? Yes. You can just take the certificate to any shop to print out. You can print out at anywhere they print out. Just tell them you want to print a certificate. They should use a certificate paper for you. I don't have a laptop. Can I use my phone? Yes. You can use your phone for the academy. You don't need a laptop. You don't need a laptop to attend the academy. Your phone is fine. Are the triphthongs not recognized among the vowels? They are vowels, but they are not included in the IPA chart. The triphthongs aren't included in the IPA chart. We learn them separately. Please, what is the difference between the four pronunciation of schedule? I already said it. Please listen again. Schedule, 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 schedule. So I said we need more time. More time to do what? If you're paid, let me know if we have 20 people already. Can I pay 10 now and pay the balance by the third week? Yes. The account number is in the screen. The account number is on the screen. Does the 1,000 naira paid for the webinar inclusive of the certificate? No, please. If you want a certificate, you have to pay for certificate separately. That is for the webinar. But if you're attending the 6-week Diction Master Academy, you don't need to pay for the certificate. What is another session of this program starting? The session is always on. It's always on. You can register tomorrow, next week. But of course, if you're not registering tonight, you're paying 30,999 naira. Somebody said, please, I need the account. The account is on the screen. You can also check the WhatsApp group. I have paid in full, sent receipt to the platform. Very well. You have not answered my question because we have answered it. The word is pronounced church, church. What again? What other questions do we have? I would like to join the academy. Okay, just make your payment. Once we have 20 people, if it goes back to 30,999 naira. And the bonuses will not be available. That's another thing. If you're not paying tonight, you will not have access to the bonuses. Remember the bonuses are worth 82,000 naira, but you're getting all of those for free. That is if you attend tonight, if you pay tonight. For those of you that will not be paying tonight, the bonuses will not be available. And of course, you will be paying 30,999 naira. How much? 20,999 naira if you pay tonight. After tonight, it goes back to 30,999 naira. I appreciate your feedback, Florence. Thank you so much. Is there going to be certification for the masterclass? Yes. The 6-week Diction Master Academy comes with a certificate that is recognized nationally and internationally. I shared an experience of a woman that joined the 6-week Diction Master Academy. She joined last year, I think October. Right now, she's using her certificates in the UK to get opportunities. We are in Nigeria. We spend naira. Yes, naira is 30,999 naira. Or if you're paying tonight, pay 20,999 naira. I hope that is clear, Olajide. Can a participant today register later with the discount? No, please. The discount ends tonight. If you have paid, let me know, please. Do you have teachers around Magbo? You can please send me a message. I'll let you know. I have to leave now. Thank you so much, Diction Queen. I'm interested in the Diction Master. A slot for me, please. We do not keep slots. Once you pay, you get your slots. I'm interested in 6-week Diction Master Academy. Make your payment of 20,999 naira now to the UBA account on the screen. It's also in the group. Somebody is asking that we give discount. We are already giving discount. Can we pay in parts? Yes. You can pay in 2 parts. First part, 50%. Second part, on or before the 3rd week in the academy. How much? The fee is tonight. If you pay tonight, it's 20,999 naira. After tonight, the bonuses are gone and the fee goes to 30,999 naira. How is the timing? The timing is flexible. Mondays to Friday, you learn at your time. Anytime that is comfortable with you. Why on Saturday? Saturdays we meet by 8 p.m. Please, you can try POS part. Yes, the recorded version will be made available. We have said that. Can I pay for certificate for this lecture? Yes, it's 1,000 naira. Please, I don't have a laptop. Can I use my phone for the academy? Yes. Yes, you can use the phone for the academy. You don't need a laptop. Yes, you can pay 10,000 around now and you make the balance. You can pay 50% now and make the balance order before the 3rd week. Can I use the phone for the academy? Yes. I have paid. I am Omoni Ibili, okay? Are you still getting the free ebook after? You're only getting the free ebook, free bonuses. All those bonuses I assigned is academy. If you didn't register for the 6-week Diction Master Academy, you cannot get the bonus. I'm sharing my slide on the phone. Yes. Can we still pay into your account instead of? Yes, we do. We have sessions for kids. Okay. Paid for the academy. Good job, Richard. Bukeke, well done. Can I pay now for the certificates? Yes. I paid in full. Good job, Dr. Lao. When is another session of this program again? Do you mean the webinar, the Elevate Your Diction webinar, or the academy? For those of you that paid for the Elevate Your Diction webinar, this is the webinar you paid for. So we are done and dusted. Thank you. This is a webinar you pay for. But do not leave the group, as we have a lot of free resources for you. I have made my payment. Okay, thank you, Oluwaseyi. Can I pay 10K and pay the rest by 3rd week? Yes, please. Please, I need the account. The account is still on the screen. It's also in the group. Am I paying into the same account? Yes, the UBA account. Can I pay 1K for certificate? Yes, yes. I request you recorded version of the webinar. We'll send that later. Can I pay 5K now? Please drop the account details on the WhatsApp group. It's there. When is another session of the 6-week Diction Master Academy? The 6-week Diction Master Academy is always running. It's always running. It's always running. So you can attend anytime. It is always running. Is there certificate for the 6-week Diction Master Academy? Yes, there is certificate. Yes, there is certificate. Yes, there is certificate. Somebody is asking, I paid 10,500 now, I'll pay the balance by first. But I use GT Bank. Do you mean you paid into our GT Bank or you paid from GT Bank? I don't understand that. If you pay into GT Bank, it's fine. It's still the same name, Olubukola Arbe Agbalaya. That's fine. Just make sure you send the receipts to the group. Those paying part payment tonight, are they eligible for all bonuses? Yes, you are eligible for all bonuses. Wait, stop sharing. I can see everything you're doing on the phone. What again? Stop sharing. Somebody paid 14,000. No, the academy is 20,999 naira, except you're making your full payment later. May I get the video audio of the class I joined late? It will be sent to the group, ma'am or sir. It will be sent to the group. No problem. GT Bank is fine as well. Please, madam, send me the audio recording. We'll send that, please. I have paid and I paid in full. Thank you, madam. I made my payment in full. Thank you, Echo. Is there certificate for 6 weeks mastery? Yes, please. Is there certificate? Yes, please. Hope those we have are entitled to a discount. No, there is no discount, please. Oh, no, there is no discount. What discount again? We already gave a discount of 20,999 naira. So, for example, if you have paid 10,500 tonight, it means you're balancing with 10,000. Do you understand it? We cannot give any discount again. We already gave enough discount, please. You need to understand that this also entails a lot of things. The recordings will be sent. Can I pay for the lecture tomorrow? Yes, you can pay. But you said the ebook is going to be for us first. Yes. For those that stay long, yes, they're getting the ebook. That is if you pay for the 6-week Diction Master Academy. Is the class ended? You can still ask questions, but if you don't have questions, it's fine. Is there certificate? Yes, there is certificate. Are we finishing this slide tonight? Yes, we are. We used to give people that didn't attend bonus tonight, that didn't attend the academic bonus tonight. No, please. Okay, if you have more questions, please feel free to ask your questions. If you have questions around pronunciation or around the academy, please feel free to ask. Please account for the payment of certificate. Please use the GT account you paid for the webinar into. I learned IR and ER go together in pronunciation. What will you say about OR and UR? Okay, IR and UR sometimes sounds but not all the times. Like I mentioned earlier, the letters of the alphabet are not phonetics in nature. So because IR sounds in girl, it doesn't mean it will sound in